Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and we, my friends, are playing some more Magic Legion. Now, I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about server 94 really quickly. Now, in yesterday's video, I did replace my Evo 8 Shield of Doom with my Evo 3 Magic Holy Mage, and that is because of the fact that I want to get her leveled up and stuff, and get her to a level that obviously I can look at replacing my Charming Witch with her. But once we have finally leveled her up, I think I've managed to level her up to about level 50 right now, and I've evolved her up to like an Evo 5 I think at the moment. We do still have a ton of stuff that we can use to evolve her higher, and then be looking at replacing the Charming Witch with my Holy Mage, and then I'll be looking at also leveling up the Shield of Doom a little bit more, and probably once I evolve him up to an Evo 10, he will come back into the team and replace the Charming Witch completely. So I just wanted to touch upon that because obviously we have been doing a little bit of stuff and things on that. Also, I've been grinding out the bosses a little bit on that server, and I think I've managed to get up to about 50 of the the mini boss grinding thing. So the challenge mission bosses that you'll be able to fight in there. But moving away from that, because obviously we'll talk about that in another video once I start doing that kind of stuff. Probably when I get a little bit closer to the end of the grinding the bosses on that server, I'll probably go back onto server 94 and kind of show you what I've been getting up to over on there. But for today, we're looking at server 99. So as you know, I've got my King, I've also got my Arno, my Witch, and my Mage, my War Mage. So everyone at the moment, I believe, is an Evo 8 on this account, I believe, which is really, really powerful. But I believe I've got enough diamonds to be able to open up a couple of chests and stuff. So I'm going to come out of here. Now, I am going to be grinding through the map quite a bit more on this particular server. I'm going to be looking at getting all of the hard modes done and that kind of stuff as well. I think I've already claimed my diamonds for today. It looks like I've claimed them ones, which is great. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at what we've got going on in our events right here. So you can see here that we currently have opened 50 packs. So we do need one more in order to get that that 60. So let's go ahead and do that right now in this video. Let's go ahead and open up that 60 box, because of the fact that this is going to give us a ton of stuff that hopefully give us some good stuff. So let's open up this. Hopefully we're going to get some good 6-star heroes. Obviously we only need the King or Arno, which are kind of a little bit more of the rarer drops. Nice, we did actually go and get a Source of Fear, which is pretty good. Now, is that going to be enough? Because we don't have the diamonds right now to open up a second pack. So hopefully we're going to be able to claim enough of this stuff here that will push us over the limit, that will make it so that we can spin a times 10. So I think we need 245 in order to open up a times 10 pack open or box thingy majiggy. So basically we're going to be able to get another 10 of these bad boys right here, because from what I've seen at the moment, it always seems to be these gem chests, but we're not quite there, so that's a little bit of a shame. Let's go into here. Let's see what we've got. So let's go into hard mode right here, because as you can see here in hard mode, we're kind of like 4 zones behind. So we kind of need to start grinding through the hard mode zones to be able to get our levels back up to kind of the same kind of level in normal and hard. We need to start grinding the nightmare mode as well, because I've kind of slacked off on the nightmare mode a little bit, so I haven't continued to progress through that too far. I've kind of been a little bit lazy when it comes to the nightmare mode. I've just kind of logged into the nightmare mode and like times 10 swept on one of the bosses or whatever, just so that I can get those hammers, but I haven't really been doing the maps. So I need to start looking at progressing through the maps again, and getting up to the higher zones so that I can sweep the higher zoned areas, and get all of that good stuff. But you can see as well that this team that we're running is so strong that we are pretty much easy running, like absolute easy sailing going through these maps. And to be honest, I think I could probably go a lot further in the normal mode as well. I could probably go forward quite a few more map zones, compared to where we are right now. But the one thing that I'm doing is slowly progressing, because I always want to keep those heroes at the maximum level that they can be, as well as kind of leveling up all the heroes at the same kind of rate. Because as you guys will know, over on the server 94, I've got people like the Arno, the Witch, and the War Mage, who are all like plus level 15s, I think it is. But then I have the Shield of Doom, who is only like a plus Evo 8. And when it comes to the areas that I'm fighting in, because of the amount of power that I have, because of the Arno, the Witch, and the War Mage, I've kind of moved into a zone that is way too strong for the Shield of Doom to actually be useful. So he's basically like getting two-shotted, and he's probably one of, if not the best tank to be using in the game, in my opinion, because of how tanky he is and how much defensive capabilities he provides. So he's definitely one of the best for the 6-star heroes that you can use as your tank. But because he's so low level in comparisons to the rest of the people that I've got in the team, as well as the people that I'm fighting, he just looks really underwhelming and not that good. So this is kind of why, again, I've kind of pulled back from posting videos of me playing on server 94 until I can finally get some Shields of Doom to evolve him up to a high enough standard that he isn't just being completely destroyed by everyone that I fight. Or not just everyone that I fight, but every map that I try to complete. He just gets absolutely wrecked. So you can see here, like obviously the zones that I'm in, I already have my my king on this server to the same level as what the Shield of Doom is on the other server. And you can see the difference in the capabilities. Now obviously I do know that I'm fighting at a bit of a low level, in comparisons to what I'm fighting on the Shield, on server 94. But you can see the difference, that because I've had the king in the team from the start and I haven't replaced him in, how much difference he is in terms of power, compared to the Shield of Doom, because of the fact that I've been able to level up his stats properly, and I've also been able to get things leveled up at a nice steady rate. So this is one thing that really changes when you're looking at replacing heroes. You need to be able to obviously continue, unlike when I done it and I put the Shield of Doom in, everyone else I focused on, and I didn't really focus on the Shield of Doom at all, because I thought he was going to be a really good tank even with the lower levels, and he is a really good tank, but he's just not good enough at his level now. So I need to either start looking at just focusing on leveling up the Shield of Doom when it comes to picking my hero cards, or I need to look at completely changing up the team, taking a step back and slowly leveling it up. And I've decided that I'm going to take a step back from server 94 and I'm going to slowly level it up. So you're probably going to see over the next couple of weeks, you're probably going to see a lot more gameplay when it comes to server 99 and also server 96. But you'll probably only really see a little bit of server 94 as and when I decide that I've got enough stuff that I'm going to bring you guys in and give you a little bit of an update on it. But tell me in the comments down below, guys, how you're doing, what you're doing. Are you looking at replacing any of your heroes in your team? If you remember rightly, a couple of days ago, I think at the beginning of the week, I posted a couple of videos of the different speciality skills and stuff of heroes. Have you taken them into consideration? Are you looking at replacing any heroes for a different hero in particular? And if so, what heroes are you looking at replacing and bringing into your team? Because as you guys know, there are quite a few that I would like to replace heroes with and bring them into the team. So once I've got them of a good standard level, I will probably do that on different servers. I don't know yet. We'll take a look at it. We'll see what happens. But tell me in the comments down below, are there any heroes that you're using right now that you're looking at replacing for a different hero? Are you just super strong and you're not even using heroes? Who knows? I've seen quite a few people in PvP zones that literally just have their standard hero because they've like maxed everything out and they just don't want to use heroes. They want to see what they can do without them. If you're one of them people, then tell me in the comments down below and tell me what your actual hero's power is. I was looking at someone in, I think it was server 70 or something like that, server 72, one of the really old servers that I used to play on, but I don't really show you guys anymore. But he has like full maxed out everything on his hero. When I was talking to him, he has like Evo 22s on his actual heroes and stuff. His main hero is like so strong that he's like crazy amounts of powerful. It's absolutely ridiculous. But tell me your hero, your battle damage, like your hero's battle strength and stuff in the comments down below, because I'd be intrigued to know what level you are and how strong you are. Are you doing stuff that I'm doing in the videos? Are there anything that you're doing in your gameplay that I'm not doing? Tell me all this stuff in the comments down below, guys, because obviously I make videos to try and help you guys as well, but when you guys comment down below in the linkity dinks and tell me stuff, then sometimes it also helps me out as well. So make sure you leave comments, guys, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace on the streets.